The moment you've been anticipating is finally upon you. August 19th is not merely another day on the calendar. It carries a profound significance that has been unfolding behind the scenes, long before you even became aware of it. This date has been ordained in the grand tapestry of the universe, etched in the stars, and inscribed on your soul's journey. It is a divine milestone, a sacred checkpoint placed by God Himself, a moment set apart for transformation and awakening. When this day arrives, an undeniable shift will take place, one that will initiate a cascade of truths and revelations impossible to ignore. The facades are about to fall away. Those around you, the very people you believed you knew inside and out, especially the ones closest to your heart, will no longer be able to conceal their authentic selves. August 19th is destined to be the day when light pierces through every mask and illusion, revealing the raw reality beneath. It's a day where loyalty faces its ultimate test, where hidden motives are brought to the surface and laid bare in the harsh light of truth. Once you witness what unfolds, you won't be able to return to your previous perceptions. Some faces, some relationships, will be forever transformed in your eyes. For weeks, perhaps even months, you've sensed the subtle but persistent dissonance. You felt the tension beneath conversations, a peculiar weight in interactions that didn't quite add up. Deep inside, a quiet voice in your spirit whispered that something was wrong. Something out of alignment. Maybe you dismissed these feelings as mere stress, mood fluctuations, or the product of overthinking. But those uneasy sensations were not random. They were your inner guidance preparing you for what's to come. Now, August 19th stands as the day when those vague intuitions and uncomfortable truths will finally take shape, revealing what has long been concealed. God's timing is impeccable. He never unveils the truth before you're ready to face it. He waits patiently until your spirit is strong enough, until your heart is courageous enough to stand in the light of reality and grow from it. This is precisely why this moment is so pivotal. You've reached a point where clarity will no longer overwhelm or break you. It will liberate you. The illusions that once clouded your vision are beginning to dissolve. The truths you've needed to confront, the realities you've needed to accept, are now emerging, illuminating the path ahead. If you want to claim this energy, please make sure to type 777 in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Let's move forward. And here's a possibility that might challenge you deeply. The person you have trusted most may be the very person obstructing your progress toward alignment and peace. This isn't a message born of fear or suspicion, but of heightened awareness. Some individuals in your life may not even recognize the subtle energies they bring with them. They might wear a friendly smile, but harbor jealousy beneath the surface. They may offer compliments while secretly doubting your purpose and path. They might profess love, yet consistently disturb your inner calm and well-being. On most days, you manage these energies. You filter them out, adjust your boundaries, keep your peace intact. But August 19th will be different. The spiritual atmosphere will be too precise, the cosmic alignment too delicate to tolerate half-truths, borrowed energies, or intentions that don't resonate with your highest good. You are stepping into a sacred space where only authenticity and genuine connection can thrive. So if on that day, someone dear to you reaches out, a message, a call, or a visit, and something about their energy feels heavy or off, pay close attention. If their questions cut deeper than usual, or the interaction feels more like a test than a heartfelt exchange, trust that this is no accident. This is God's way of unveiling the difference between those who are merely present in your life and those who are truly aligned with your soul's purpose. And here is the most empowering truth of all. You do not need to confront, argue with, or justify yourself to anyone. Your greatest strength will be found in your stillness, your calm observation. Simply watch. Listen attentively. Allow their true nature to reveal itself through their words, actions, and energy. When the moment comes, their essence will speak louder than any explanation ever could. This is your divine moment of clarity and awakening. Embrace it with courage and grace. The journey ahead is brighter and freer because of it. You're about to witness something profound, something that has always been right in front of you, quietly existing in plain sight, yet somehow overlooked. As this moment approaches, you'll find clarity in knowing that some souls will naturally resonate with your spirit, while others simply won't, and the need to question or doubt this alignment will finally fade away. It's as if a veil that once clouded your vision is slowly lifting, revealing truth in its purest form, and the timing of all this is perfectly orchestrated, divine in its precision. This is not a period of chaos or confusion, despite appearances. No, what you are stepping into is clarity, a sharp, illuminating light that cuts through any lingering shadows. This is not about punishment or hardship. Rather, it's about protection, a sacred shield keeping you safe from energies that no longer serve your highest good. It's not rejection in the harsh sense, but revelation, the unveiling of deeper truths that allow you to discern what is genuine and what is not. And when that moment arrives, you will understand fully that some doors in your life are never meant to be open again, no matter how persistent the knocking. Some relationships and attachments must loosen their grip, even if they once felt comforting and familiar. So prepare yourself now. Center your spirit and ground your energy. When August 19th comes, approach your space, your inner and outer world, with mindfulness. Be intentional about who you welcome near you, especially those whose presence leaves you unsettled or uneasy. The masks they have worn are about to slip away, revealing their authentic selves, whether you are ready or not. Your role is not to fix or to justify these revelations, but simply to witness them with clarity and compassion. In that witnessing, you'll discover that the divine is answering the silent questions you've been holding deep within your heart. If this message stirs something inside you, if it resonates on a soul level, don't brush it aside. Breathe deeply. Stay anchored. Trust fully in what is being revealed. Understand that this moment is not just about a single day. It's a profound turning point, a gateway leading you into a new chapter of your life. This is a moment for awakening, a time to walk forward with eyes wide open, free from deception and exhaustion caused by what no longer aligns with your true path. August 19th is not merely a date on a calendar. It is a sacred doorway. As you step through it, be wise and discerning. If your spirit is ready to embrace genuine clarity, if you are prepared to stop being fooled and to protect the sacred harmony unfolding in your life, then declare it boldly. Speak it aloud. Let your commitment echo into the universe. Let the heavens bear witness. Let God see your readiness. Stand tall and strong in your souls, knowing that you are protected, guided, and chosen right now for a purpose far greater than you may yet comprehend. Stay with me as we delve deeper into the significance of August 19th, the reason this date was divinely chosen, the powerful energies it carries, and how you can navigate this period with wisdom and discernment. When the people closest to you begin to reveal their true selves, don't turn away. Stay present. Because when you fully understand what is unfolding, you'll no longer question why certain individuals had to remain distant, even if they were physically present for years. What makes this day even more extraordinary is the rare celestial event taking place in the skies, a six-planet alignment. Imagine 6 celestial bodies moving in harmony, not in chaotic randomness, but by divine design, a cosmic choreography that speaks to the deepest parts of your being. Events like these are never mere coincidence. They are symbols, powerful mirrors reflecting what is happening inside you. As these 6 planets quietly align, fragments of your own life will begin to fall into place. You'll start to perceive where true harmony exists, as well as where tension has been quietly brewing beneath the surface. For those who are spiritually attuned, this alignment is far more than just a beautiful astronomical phenomenon. It's a clear message, a divine signal, and a confirmation of the intuitive knowing you've already been carrying. Change is no longer something on the horizon. It has arrived in full force. The familiar patterns that once anchored your life are unraveling before your very eyes. Relationships are shifting, evolving, or dissolving altogether. Truths long buried beneath layers of confusion and denial are now rising unmistakably to the surface. And as if the universe itself is emphasizing this profound moment, 6 powerful celestial bodies are moving together in a rare cosmic alignment, magnifying the energy in a way that cannot be ignored. You might find yourself feeling this energy physically, your body restless, your heart beating faster than usual, your mind swirling with vivid, intense dreams. Perhaps you wake in the quiet hours of the night, sensing that something fundamental is changing all around you. Understand this. It's not anxiety or fear. It is alignment. It is your spirit naturally tuning itself to the same vibrant frequency that the universe is vibrating with right now. As these planets align above, something remarkable will happen here on Earth. The masks people wear in your life will begin to slip and fall away. Just as the heavens arrange themselves in perfect cosmic order, the true nature of your relationships will begin to organize and clarify themselves right before your eyes. You will gain a crystal clear perspective on who walks beside you out of genuine love, who clings out of mere need or habit. You will feel intuitively who is genuinely drawn to your light and who, perhaps unknowingly, is quietly draining your energy. The guesswork will vanish. The cosmic alignment will show you, with undeniable clarity. This is precisely why it is essential to protect your energy on August 19th. While this cosmic event brings immense clarity, that clarity can also feel overwhelming if you are surrounded by external noise, chaos, or distraction. Silence will become your greatest ally. It will help you hear the subtle whispers of truth that are always there but often drowned out. Distance, whether physical or emotional, will allow you to see things that have always been present but hidden in plain sight. Be aware that even those closest to you, perhaps without intention, may try to pull you back into old, familiar cycles, into drama, into distractions, into emotional turmoil. Resist this pull, especially on this day. Their energy might interfere with the powerful messages the universe is attempting to deliver directly to your soul. This isn't just a stunning event in the night sky. It is a profound spiritual signal, a divine whisper reminding you that nothing in your life happens by accident. The movements of these planets are measured, purposeful, and intentional. In the same way, the energy flowing through your life right now is being guided by a greater cosmic order. When 6 celestial forces come into alignment, that harmony brings with it an undeniable truth. It might shake your foundations, but it will also liberate you. If you've been feeling more sensitive, more alert, or unusually restless lately, trust that feeling. Your soul is awake, aware, and already responding to the shift. Each of these planets carries its own powerful message. Mercury is shining a light on communication, clearing away confusion and revealing truths that can no longer be hidden. Venus is illuminating your relationships, helping you see clearly who truly values you and who remains only because they need something from you. Mars brings raw, undeniable energy that exposes where unnecessary conflicts and battles have been stealing your peace. Jupiter amplifies everything it touches, magnifying both blessings and illusions alike. So what has been present in your life, good or bad, will expand. Saturn calls you into a season of responsibility, urging you to finally cut ties with cycles and patterns that no longer serve your highest good. Uranus arrives like a cosmic disruptor, shaking the foundations to break illusions and uproot anything false or fragile, making sure it can no longer stand. And that's only part of the story. You don't need to chase this powerful moment. Instead, simply be present. Allow it to come to you. Let it reveal what needs to be revealed and shift what needs to be shifted. On August 19th, do not ignore the signs, the feelings, or the sudden bursts of clarity. Pay close attention to what surfaces and to what quietly slips away. Because now, everything holds meaning. Everything is communicating, and you are ready to embrace this new season of awakening, responsibility, and transformation. Ready to release what no longer serves your soul's highest path. Ready to step forward with open eyes and a clear heart, grounded, protected, and deeply aligned with the divine purpose unfolding within you. These 6 planetary forces aren't merely drifting across the vast sky. They are moving together with precise intention, sending a single, undeniable message. It is time to see with clarity like never before. This cosmic event is not random or accidental. It is a divine call for awakening, for deep insight, for truth to rise and be recognized. As someone who is deeply chosen, spiritually attuned, and sensitive to the subtleties of energy, your awareness is more crucial now than it has ever been. On August 19th, don't be caught off guard if you notice the people around you beginning to behave differently, perhaps in subtle ways at first, but unmistakably shifting nonetheless. Conversations may carry new tones. Words might feel heavier or sharper than before. Invitations might come your way that seem harmless on the surface, yet your spirit quietly resists, sending a subtle signal that something isn't quite right. This is not a coincidence. It is spiritual testing in action. The universe is observing, waiting to see whether you will remain aligned with your inner truth or be pulled back into old distractions, familiar noise, and worn-out patterns. It's essential to understand that protecting your peace is not an act of rejection. It is an act of deep honor toward your own growth and evolution. Choosing to safeguard your energy is not shrinking yourself to accommodate others. It is expanding into your authentic self. And on this significant day, the most powerful thing you can do is not to explain or justify your choices, but simply to step back, to let your silence do the talking for you. Because those who genuinely belong in your life will respect your boundaries and your space. They won't feel threatened or push you to compromise your peace. It's those who resist, question, or pressure you to bend who this cosmic alignment is revealing in their true light. Consider this moment a sacred unveiling, a spiritual revealing of the true roles people play in your life. Titles like friend, supporter, or confidant mean little now compared to the actual energy someone brings into your space. You will feel it deeply. Some will uplift and inspire you, while others will quietly drain your energy. Some will celebrate your growth with open hearts, and others will try to tether you to the comfort of the past, afraid to see you soar. This sixth planetary alignment is not here to judge these experiences, but to guide you in making conscious choices. Choices to prioritize peace over performance, alignment over attachment, your future over familiar discomfort. At first, this process might feel uncomfortable, even painful. You might notice feelings of guilt creeping in as you pull away or choose silence. Doubts about what others might think or say could cloud your mind. But true spiritual strength is not about keeping everyone happy. It is about knowing when to stand firm, when to say no, and when to let people knock on your door without inviting them in. Holding your silence in these moments is not coldness, it is clarity. And clarity is exactly what this powerful alignment is bringing into your life. How can you best honor this transformative moment on August 19th? First, keep your energy clean and protected. Create space for stillness and quiet reflection. Give yourself permission to think and feel without distraction. If possible, journal your thoughts. Insights will flow quickly and powerfully, and you'll want to capture them before they fade. Pay close attention to your dreams, as they may bring vital symbols, messages, or answers during the night. Take care of your physical vessel, hydrate well, move your body gently, and if you can, step outside and look up at the sky. Let the vastness of the universe remind you of the profound intentionality at work and of how your personal journey is unfolding exactly as it should. Most importantly, be mindful about what and who you allow into your personal space. If someone's words weigh heavy on your spirit, don't carry that burden alone. If someone's presence drains your energy, give yourself full permission to take a step back. Protect the sacred transformation taking place within you. Because this moment, this extraordinary sixth planetary alignment, is not just about the celestial dance above. It's about you. Your growth. Your emergence into the next phase of your life. This is the version of you that is emerging. A stronger, more grounded self. One that has begun to shed the weight of old patterns and limitations that once held you captive. You are stepping into a new level of freedom, where the chains of past struggles no longer dictate your path or your peace. The universe is aligning itself around you, orchestrating a divine order that reveals exactly what needs to be released and what you must hold on to with unwavering strength. When you fully embrace this alignment, the doors that open before you won't depend on the approval or permission of anyone else. They will open effortlessly because they are meant for you. August 19th carries a distinct and powerful energy unlike any other. This energy doesn't simply flow through you as a fleeting current. It reshapes you from the inside out. It becomes a teacher, a guide, and a mirror. You may notice that your emotions feel more vivid, more intense than usual. Words might resonate deeper, cutting through layers you hadn't noticed before. Silence itself may feel amplified, as if the quiet is speaking volumes. None of this is random or coincidental. This day acts as a spiritual mirror, reflecting not only the external circumstances, but also how your soul is responding and evolving in real time. If you've grown weary of being caught in repetitive emotional cycles or exhausting patterns that keep pulling you backward, then this moment is your opening. It's not a dramatic, explosive shift, but rather a subtle, quiet invitation, a soft whisper from the universe encouraging you to pause and observe. Pay attention to what elevates your spirit and what quietly drags you down. Notice where your energy is vibrant and alive, and where it feels depleted or stagnant. This is your inner guidance speaking, your alignment gently nudging you toward clarity. Begin to notice which thoughts bring you genuine peace, and which ones spin endlessly in your mind, going nowhere but causing stress and confusion. Today isn't about rushing headlong into big decisions or making sweeping changes. Instead, it's about seeing your life clearly, without distortion or distraction. Some of the most profound breakthroughs happen not by doing more, but by stopping long enough to realize that you don't have to do it all. You don't have to fight for someone's understanding, nor do you need to cling tightly or chase after what isn't meant to stay in your life. What is truly meant for you will remain effortlessly by your side. What is not meant for you will gently and naturally fall away. Your task is to release it without resistance, without guilt, and without struggle. You may also notice that those closest to you sense this shift happening within you. They might become confused, ask probing questions, or even try to pull you back into the familiar patterns they know. This isn't a personal attack, it's confirmation that you are growing beyond the boundaries of what once felt normal or comfortable. When this happens, resist the urge to argue or explain yourself. Instead, stand firm in your boundaries and protect the sacred space where your quiet strength is rising. Think of this day as a gentle reset, a sacred opportunity to shed burdens that aren't yours to carry. It's a moment to slow down and move at your own natural pace, instead of trying to match the pace or expectations of others. Remember that the universe sees a bigger picture than you can perceive in a moment, and when something or someone is clearing out of your life, it isn't punishment or loss, it is preparation for something far greater and more aligned with your highest good. If you find yourself drawn to unplug today, to take a step back, or to say no without feeling guilty, listen deeply to that impulse. That is your spirit guiding you home. That is alignment speaking clearly through the noise. Today is not for conflict, nor for trying to fix what keeps fracturing. It is a day devoted to clarity, to stillness, to remembering who you truly are beneath all external influences and burdens. Stand tall in that knowing. You are becoming a new version of yourself, stronger, freer, and deeply aligned with the purpose the universe has been preparing you for all along. And when this day finally draws to a close, you may find yourself looking around and thinking, nothing much really happened. On the surface, everything might appear unchanged. But deep within your soul, you will quietly know that everything has shifted. Because the true transformation isn't something you can see outwardly, it unfolds quietly inside you, reshaping your inner world in profound ways. Here's a truth that most people won't openly speak. August 19th carries a spiritual gravity that transcends the simple passage of time. This day is far more than just a date on the calendar. It marks a threshold, a pivotal turning point in your journey. The energy coursing through this moment sharpens the lens of your perception, revealing what has been concealed behind polite smiles, familiar routines, and the comfort of pretending all is well. This awakening is not meant to shake you merely for the sake of discomfort or pain. Rather, it is a divine call from God, a gentle yet firm invitation to wake up and see with unclouded eyes. Sometimes, the only way to truly perceive the truth is when the masks people wear around you begin to slip away. And on this day, they absolutely will. These shifts won't always come crashing in through dramatic confrontations or overt betrayals. Instead, they will arrive softly, almost imperceptibly, in the subtle changes in someone's energy, in the faint unease you feel after a conversation, in the way a familiar presence suddenly seems heavier, less comforting than before. It might be someone you have always trusted, a person whose company once felt like a refuge. Yet today, their energy may feel different, off balance, heavy, even draining. Their words may no longer resonate with you the way they used to, leaving you more tired than uplifted. This does not mean they have become your enemy, nor does it mean they intend to cause harm. It simply means that their vibration no longer aligns with the path you are destined to walk. Their presence may not be meant to accompany you into the next chapter of your life, and on this day, that misalignment will become impossible to overlook. This is exactly why you've been feeling more sensitive lately, why you found yourself protecting your personal space more fiercely, and why solitude feels safer and more healing than being surrounded by company. You are not imagining these feelings, nor are you being overly dramatic. You are being guided. Spirit is softly whispering, urging you to pause, to step back from trying to fix what no longer fits, and to let the truth reveal itself in its own time. August 19th is not a day to force action. It is a day for recognition, for deep, quiet witnessing. The question you must ask yourself is this: will you have the courage to trust what your heart and soul are telling you? Even if it challenges everything you have believed so far. Even if it asks you to release someone you have grown comfortable with, someone who has been part of your story for a long time. Sometimes closeness creates a fog that clouds our ability to see clearly. Familiarity can blind us to the truths that would be obvious to anyone else. That is why this sacred moment has been divinely chosen, not to cause you pain, but to clear your vision. To remind you that love, when it is out of alignment, can still wound deeply. That comfort, when it is rooted in old stories and patterns, can quietly steal your peace. Today will unveil who is truly walking beside you in authenticity and love, and who is merely walking nearby when it suits their own needs. You will sense the difference between those who nurture and fuel your spirit, and those who, perhaps unknowingly, drain your energy. Yes, this revelation might sting. It may feel as though something precious is being taken away from you. But this is not loss, it is liberation. It is a sacred unveiling of what has been hidden for too long. Remember this always: your path demands discernment, not blind loyalty. Your destiny cannot afford to wait while you remain entangled in what no longer resonates with your soul's truth. God is not unveiling these truths to cause you pain or confusion. He is doing it with a profound purpose: to protect you. If today you receive a message, a phone call, or an invitation that feels a little too insistent or overly forceful, don't dismiss it as mere coincidence or happenstance. That is a clear confirmation from the universe, assignment to catch your attention and guide you. Similarly, if someone close to you suddenly seems distant, not physically apart, but energetically detached, do not ignore that subtle shift. That is alignment whispering gently to your soul, alerting you to something important beneath the surface. When your heart nudges you towards silence, when it asks you to resist the temptation to explain yourself or justify your choices, listen closely and trust that guidance. Every time you choose quiet over reaction, you are reinforcing a powerful protective barrier around your inner spirit. Today is not about confrontation, nor is it about cutting ties or closing doors in anger. Rather, it's about honoring your own sacred boundaries and creating space for the divine work that God is quietly doing within you in this very moment. On August 19th, your spiritual mission is beautifully simple, yet deeply sacred. Protect your energy with intention and reverence. Guard your time and emotional space fiercely, because what is unfolding inside you is too precious, too delicate to allow disturbance from external noise or pressure. You might find that conversations today carry a different weight. A loved one could press harder than usual, asking questions that dig deeper into your feelings, decisions, and personal boundaries. While this may outwardly appear as curiosity or concern, something inside you will sense a tension, a pressure that doesn't sit well. This is not just discomfort, it is your inner guidance signaling a boundary. It's a reminder that not everyone who shares space in your life deserves unfettered access to your energy, especially not today. This is the complex nature of closeness. We often mistakenly believe that proximity equals alignment, that because someone has stood by your side for years, they must naturally be safe for your spirit. But God is gently showing you now that even the most familiar faces can carry energies that no longer serve your highest good. It's not about blame or malice. It's about recognizing that energies shift and evolve, and sometimes people simply fall out of alignment with the path you are meant to walk. Today, that truth will surface quietly but undeniably, so remain grounded. Protect your time like the sacred treasure it is. Guard your emotional landscape with loving vigilance. You don't have to retreat in frustration or anger, nor do you need to explain or defend your space. Your only task is to trust the wisdom your spirit has already spoken to you. If something feels like not today, honor that instinct without hesitation. Because even the smallest interaction, if left unchecked, can subtly influence your path and shift your course. This is why silence holds far more power than words today. This is why moments of solitude, even brief ones, can communicate more clearly than any conversation ever could. Not every moment demands your reaction. Some moments simply require your mindful attention and presence. This is one of those moments. Be vigilant. Listen with gentle awareness. Observe who respects your boundaries and who tries to cross them. Notice who brings a calm, healing presence into your space and who brings tension or unrest. Often, the truth reveals itself first through these small, almost imperceptible details, long before anything is spoken aloud. But don't fear what you discover. This day is not about heartbreak or loss. It is about gaining clarity. And clarity is a precious gift, even when it feels sharp or unsettling. Because when God opens your eyes to what no longer serves your highest good, He is simultaneously guiding you towards something far greater, something more authentic, more aligned, and more ready to flourish once the distractions have been cleared away. When God begins to reveal the true energy of someone in your life, especially those you hold close, it's not meant to cause confusion or fear. Instead, it is a sacred preparation for a profound season ahead, one that calls for heightened discernment and clear boundaries. You are being invited to step into a new chapter of your journey, a chapter where only energy truly aligned with your soul's purpose can accompany you. This alignment is not optional. It is essential. You cannot rise to meet your next divine calling while carrying the weight of people, patterns, or energies that distract, drain, or delay your forward momentum. This is what makes this particular moment, and this specific date, so powerfully significant. If lately you found yourself feeling more exhausted than usual, if your patience feels thinner and more fragile, or if you've been yearning for solitude and space, understand this. Your spirit has been sensing what's on the horizon. Your body has been responding instinctively to what your soul already knows deep within. A major shift is unfolding. You're not being prepared for separation in the physical sense, but rather for a deeper, more transformative energetic shift. This is about moving into a new level of freedom, a freedom that isn't contingent on outside circumstances or the approval of others. It's a freedom characterized by clarity and steadiness, a way of moving through life lighter and more unshakable than ever before, no longer swayed by pressure, expectation, guilt, or the need to please. This process may initially feel isolating or uncomfortable. The space you find yourself in might seem lonely or unfamiliar. But don't misinterpret this solitude as punishment or abandonment. It is instead sacred preparation. You are being set apart, not to be left behind or forgotten, but to be made ready for genuine deep connections, for support that truly uplifts you, and for aligned opportunities that simply could not take root while the burden of what's false, draining, or out of sync still weighed on you. So today, give yourself permission to breathe deeply and to step back when you feel it necessary. Say no without hesitation when your intuition calls for it. Know this, you are not missing out on anything important. Rather, you are tuning in more deeply to what your soul needs. Protect your sacred space fiercely. Allow anything that no longer serves your highest good to fall away naturally, without resistance. Because what is rising within you, your true self, your divine potential, deserves the freedom to grow and flourish without interruption. Remember, you don't owe anyone an explanation for why you need space. You don't need to carry guilt for choosing peace over pleasing others. The people who are truly meant to walk alongside you in your future will understand your quiet without question. Conversely, those who aren't meant to continue on this path with you will likely resist your boundaries, push back against your choices, or question your new rhythms. And in their resistance, you will gain the clarity to finally see them as they truly are. Here is a truth that many won't say aloud. Silence reveals what words cannot. Stillness uncovers what busyness often hides. Even a little bit of space, just one day, one moment, can expose more about someone's genuine heart than years of conversation ever could. Oh, on this day, stay still. Stay clear. Be mindful and intentional about what and who you allow into your energy field. You may be surprised at how much is unveiled without you needing to say or do anything at all. Because when the sun sets on August 19th, you will feel a tangible shift within, a lightness, a sense of freedom that confirms you listened to your spirit, trusted your inner knowing, and chose to protect your peace above everything else. But alongside this inner transformation, something else will quietly unfold. Life around you might appear the same on the surface, but it will no longer feel the same. Once you have glimpsed the truth about those closest to you, once you have sensed that misalignment, you cannot unknow it. Their words may lose their comforting power, their actions may feel out of sync, and your spirit will begin to gently pull away, even if outwardly nothing dramatic changes. This is the beginning of your spiritual awakening to a new way of being, one grounded in truth, clarity, and alignment. And though the path may feel unfamiliar at first, it will lead you to the deeper peace and authentic connection your soul has long been yearning for. That profound shift you're experiencing right now might feel confusing, even unsettling at first. You may find yourself quietly asking, why do I suddenly feel a distance from someone who once felt so close to my heart? Or why does this connection that used to bring comfort now feel unfamiliar, even strange? It's important not to mistake these feelings for loss or failure. What you're actually encountering is clarity, a powerful unveiling of the true energy beneath the surface. This energy has been present all along, but only now, in this moment of awakening, are you able to fully perceive it. Remember this fundamental truth. God never reveals these deeper truths without profound purpose. When a mask falls away today, when someone's true colors or intentions are exposed, it is not meant to wound you. Instead, it signifies that you have grown strong enough, mature enough, and wise enough to face reality as it truly is. You are no longer the same person who once ignored red flags, rationalized uneasy feelings, or accepted closeness without checking whether it truly aligned with your soul's path. What you are receiving today is a gift, a heightened, sharpened sense of discernment. This newfound clarity brings with it an immense sense of freedom. But freedom is not without its demands. It asks for your courage. Courage to uphold your boundaries firmly, even when those around you challenge them. Courage to step back gracefully when others attempt to pull you back into old patterns or familiar dynamics. Courage to simply say, not today, when every fiber of your being knows that this moment is not right for connection or compromise. Protecting your peace does not make you harsh or cold. Rather, it reveals the wisdom you've gained on your journey. It reflects your deepening understanding that your well-being is sacred and worth defending. As you begin to guard your energy with intentionality, you will notice something remarkable unfold within you. Your mind will clear, and your thoughts will flow with greater ease. Decisions that once seemed complicated become straightforward. Even your physical body may respond, feeling lighter and calmer, as if a heavy weight has been lifted from your shoulders. This is your confirmation that the shift is real, that the timing of this transformation is perfect, and that the divine is moving in your favor. But here's a vital point to hold close to your heart. Not everyone who is revealed today as misaligned is your adversary. They are not inherently toxic or malicious. Rather, they are simply out of sync with the path you are now walking. Even unintentional misalignment can divert your energy and steer you away from your true course. That is why this moment is so deeply important. You are being called to choose growth over comfort, evolution over stagnation, your soul's journey over the familiarity of what no longer serves you. As you commit to this path, you will witness ripple effects unfolding around you. In the days that follow, people will begin to reveal their true selves, not necessarily with intention or malice, but simply as a natural consequence of the changes within you. Some may grow distant, uncertain how to relate to the new strength and boundaries you've embraced. Others may push harder, seeking explanations, closeness, or the comfort of old dynamics that you no longer owe them. But then there are the rare few, those sacred souls who will rise alongside you. They will honor your space and respect your silence. They will remain present without demanding anything in return. Those are the people who are truly meant to walk with you into this next season of your life, so stand firm, hold steady. The pressure and discomfort you feel are not punishments, they are preparation. God is refining your circle, honing your discernment, and clearing the path for what is authentically aligned with your highest good. What may feel like separation is, in truth, sacred alignment. What seems like silence is actually divine guidance. And what appears to be the end of something familiar might be the very beginning of everything you've been waiting for. If these words are resonating deeply with you, if you feel this calling stirring inside, know this: you are exactly where you are meant to be. Trust the gentle nudge within. Honor the sacredness of your peace. Protect your precious energy. Your journey forward is unfolding perfectly. August 19th is far more than just another day to let slip quietly by. It is a pivotal moment, a powerful marker on your journey that will leave a lasting imprint on your life, an energetic shift you will carry with you far beyond the sunset of this day. But here's the crucial insight you need to hold on to as you move forward. August 19th isn't only about caution or warnings. It is equally about openings, gateways, and fresh beginnings. The very silence that may have felt like a protective shield today is actually creating sacred space, room for something entirely new, something better and more aligned with your true purpose to enter your life. When your energy is no longer being depleted by the wrong people, places, or situations, it becomes unburdened, free, and vibrantly ready to attract the right opportunities. You might find yourself suddenly experiencing moments of unexpected clarity around decisions that once felt clouded or postponed. Paths that seemed blocked or uncertain may now begin to reveal themselves, inviting you to step forward with confidence. This is not random chance, it's divine alignment at work. Today is a day of undeniable proof that when you prioritize protecting your spirit, you unlock blessings that distraction and depletion could never have given you. Proof that when you stop allowing unnecessary noise and interference to infiltrate your energy field, the right, uplifting, and nourishing energy finally flows toward you with ease. That's why every choice you make on August 19th will ripple out far beyond this single day. Each time you say no to what drains you, whether that's toxic relationships, overwhelming obligations, or inner doubt, you are, in truth, saying a powerful yes to the future you've long hoped and prayed for. So don't just think of this day as a moment of protection. See it as an act of preparation, God's way of clearing the way, tidying the space within and around you, so that the blessings He's been lovingly holding back for you can finally take root and flourish. And believe me when I say what's coming your way is far greater than anything you are releasing from this day forward. Watch for the subtle but undeniable opening of doors in your relationships, your career, your financial situation, or your soul's purpose. A simple phone call or unexpected message might carry the seed of a life-changing opportunity. A quiet thought or a fleeting intuition might be the gentle voice of divine guidance steering you toward your destiny. Pay close attention because on August 19th, even the smallest details carry deep meaning, signaling the beautiful unfolding that's taking place just beneath the surface. Here's a vital truth that many overlook. Blessings cannot flow into a life that's cluttered or weighed down. You had to create space first. You had to release what no longer served you, to say no to the things that exhausted your energy, so that something far bigger, far more beautiful, could finally say yes. And that moment of clearing and renewal, thankfully, has arrived. Think back on how many times you asked for change, longed for a breakthrough, or hoped for new beginnings, yet held tightly onto what drained you. This time it's different. This separation is real and profound. God has not forgotten your prayers, and the universe is listening. But the timing required you to be truly, deeply ready, and August 19th is the undeniable proof that you have arrived at that readiness. That's why your spirit feels lighter today. Why your mind feels clearer, your heart sharper, and your whole being more awake and alert. You might even sense a stirring inside you, an anticipation of something wonderful yet unnamed. Trust this feeling fully. It's not fear or anxiety. It's alignment. It's your soul tuning in to the higher frequency of your unfolding destiny. You may notice a calm settling over you, a calm that doesn't shout or scream for attention, but instead rests quietly, deeply rooted. True power often doesn't need to roar. It stands firm, steady, and unshaken while the world rushes around it. That is exactly the place where you find yourself right now. You don't need to chase, prove, or force anything. You only need to remain open, aware, and receptive, because what is meant for you is already moving gently but surely closer. Let me be clear, August 19th isn't just a day about protecting yourself from harm or discomfort. It's also a day of preparation, a divine invitation from God saying, I need you clear, steady, and fully ready because what's coming to you is sacred and cannot be wasted. That's why your boundaries mattered so much today. That's why your moments of silence and stillness mattered. That's why every single no you uttered carried weight and meaning. Without those necessary steps, you simply wouldn't have the capacity, physically, emotionally, or spiritually, to hold and embrace what is on its way to you. So here is your message to carry with you. Expect confirmation. Expect clarity. Expect clarity. Expect the energy around you to shift, not in a way that demands your attention loudly, but through quiet whispers that catch your soul's ear. You may find peace arriving gently after a period of confusion, or a decision that once seemed hard suddenly becoming simple. Do not overlook these subtle signs or second-guess the still, small voice within. August 19th is showing you unequivocally that you are now in alignment. And alignment always brings unmistakable proof. Now that this truth has been revealed to you, it's time to carry yourself with a new kind of presence, one that reflects the blessings already unfolding in your life. Walk through today with the confidence of someone who knows the door to their highest purpose is not just waiting to be opened, but is already wide open. Speak with the authority of one who has received the promise and trusts in its arrival. Think with the unwavering certainty of someone who understands that what has been promised is already in motion, even if it hasn't yet fully materialized in your physical world. Because the energy you hold, the way you carry yourself internally, will either accelerate the arrival of your blessings or delay them. Your vibration, your mindset, your actions, they all play a crucial role in shaping what is to come. So today, and every day moving forward, choose alignment. Choose trust. Choose to step boldly into your future without dragging the heavy chains of your past behind you. To the chosen ones listening now, August 19th is far more than just another calendar date. It is a sacred milestone on your spiritual journey, a divine signal and reminder that what is truly meant for you will never pass you by. And equally important, what is not meant for you no longer has the power to restrain or limit you. Today, you move forward lighter, freed from burdens that once weighed you down. You move forward clearer, your vision sharpened, your path illuminated. You move forward stronger, armored by wisdom gained from silence, shielded by boundaries set out of love, not fear. Your distance was never about rejection. It was an act of profound self-preservation. Your quiet was never a sign of weakness. It was the sound of your soul growing stronger. Hold this powerful truth close. You're no longer the person who bends over backward just to keep the peace, who diminishes themselves to fit in, or who feels the need to explain endlessly just to be understood. From this moment on, you walk with an unshakable fire burning within, a fire fueled by clarity, purpose, and the unbreakable armor of self-respect and inner peace. As you move through the hours of this day, carry yourself with grace and strength. Hold your head high. Guard your spirit fiercely. And never forget this, simply by being here right now, reading or hearing these words, you have been chosen to receive this message. Nothing you have encountered is accidental. Every experience, every interaction has been orchestrated for your highest good. And nothing that lies ahead will be denied to you. This is your turning point. Your moment of confirmation. The threshold you've been waiting for is here, so step forward with courage and conviction. Your new chapter has already begun, and it is waiting for you to claim it fully.